Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Today, we are going to take another look at another map and continue my search for the best map in Cities Skylines. So we are going to take a look at this map. This is Heimdal by Funchenstein, and it is a snowfall map, so you need the snowfall DLC and the mass transit DLC. Then you also need the unlimited trees mod and a winter theme if you want to use the custom theme. And then there are several trees that are custom on the workshop too. But we are going to build a little bit on this map, test it out, and then you might want to use it if you want to try a snow-based map. It's very interesting. It has curvy roads and curvy train tracks, but appropriately curved train tracks, I should say. The roads themselves are curved in a few spots that I don't really feel like they would be curved in real life. Let's take a look real quick. So your starting square is here. There's a highway out this way, and then you have a national road coming down into here. And so you have a very intriguing start square, because you have this comes over here, then you have a roundabout that goes down to this other one, and then you have very interesting railroad set up here, and I think we're going to use that definitely for our city. But the kind of strange stuff, let's see, oh, that's the wrong way, gotta follow the right road. Over here we get pretty curvy, and then we have this switchback, and it's not a very steep slope here, so I think the engineers who built this road probably wouldn't have a switchback there. I think they'd probably just cut right through the mountain. But it is a very pretty road here, and overall, I mean, if you switch to this view, then like following this railroad this way, goes through a mountain over here, cuts over this way, and then follows the water, and that feels very good, and I really like that. But anyway, let's get started here. And what I want to do is I want to use the railroad here, and I mean it's tempting to either, I think that like the rail probably would be a newer part of town. I think this would be the older part over here. So let's go ahead and get some residential stuff over here, and then let's put industry back up in here, I think. So eventually I think we could get a passenger rail probably over on this side, and then get into, well, maybe we could even get passenger rail tucked back in here. Well, I guess I don't know that we're going to get that far anyway, because we are going to do one video, and that will be it for this map. Okay, but anyway, industry is going to come in over here. Let's go ahead and get a road built so we can get other roads. In other words, so that we can get the 2-lane gravel road, which I think you all know is my favorite road, because it is cheap. So eventually, if we were to put a cargo rail here, we would have a grid coming off this way. So let's go ahead and get a road like that, and we'll assume like this is a newer part of town, so it can be gridded. Apparently we have a road there, or a slope there. Then we'll get residential and commercial over here. That goes down that way. I think what we'll do, there's a bit of a hill there. The hill definitely makes this a little bit challenging, but I'm going to come in here and we're going to change this to a regular road. At least through here like this. Because we'll get a bit of the city there. Get this one upgraded to, or downgraded to. So that goes through there, and then we're going to build off of that. So we have, I don't really like this. Yeah, that can be kind of the basic town, and then we're going to come up off of that. Yeah, that should be enough to get us started here. Let's go ahead and we need to get water from somewhere. And what does the water intake look like? Not a very smooth flow here. But let's go ahead and put a drain pipe over here as far away from everything else as we can get. So we'll put it on this side. And we will go with a water tower. Okay, that should be everything we need to get started. Let's go ahead and now start adding the residential here. They won't be super happy about the water tower there, but that'll be fine. So they will immediately start moving in here. And we have nice snow-covered buildings. You know, I haven't done any snowfall. I've barely used the snowfall themes at all. Really only have the DLC to have the trams. But it is nice. I like snow. Let's go ahead and get commercial along here. And get some industry tucked in here. And of course, I have the day-night cycle turned on. Let's go ahead and turn that back off so that we can see better. I feel like we are already running out of space for residential, so let's go ahead and get more roads built. Get some more residential in here now. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that too. We should be starting to close in on that milestone. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more industry in place. Yeah, so far this is going pretty well. Pretty happy with this. And there we are, little hamlet. So we have garbage that we have to do now. It's really the key thing at this point. And let's not have residential there. Wait, don't want to get rid of commercial on that side. Okay, so the landfill, I think we should just tuck in here. It's not going to fit where I want it, but if we brought this out this way, put the landfill right back there. and that should be fine. We're going to have a lot of traffic going on this road, which is going to be fine, but it is something to keep in mind. We are filling out on this hill. Yeah. I think we keep going because this is turning out pretty good here. We'll have this road continue out like that. Yeah, take that back out. I don't want it to be a straight slope there. But I want to continue with this kind of like loops around that main road. So like we have this road coming down this way, and then we have like just layers coming up. We can continue this down, in fact, into there. And that can be like the design for the older part of town. And then out here, we're going to get to a little bit more of grid-like. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting look there. So let's go ahead and get water there, and then we can start expanding that population a lot more here. Oh, Worthy Village, look at that. And now we get another tile if we want. We get districts, and we get forestry and agriculture. So we can actually take a look at the resources map now, which will be nice and useful. See where things are, and let's leave the roads at that for now. Okay, let's zoom out for a minute and take a look at these resources. So we have some fertile land, but not a lot. We do have a lot of forestry though, and I think that is probably going to be where we want to focus. Maybe we'll get this tile next, and then we can do a little bit of farming over here and forestry over here, which may not be the ideal split actually. If we want to have most of the industry over on this side, there's not a whole lot of places that I want to put that. Yeah, forestry is hard to go straight for right now. Let's go over here. We'll get this tile next, and we're going to put industry over there. Okay, so now we've got a rail here. We don't have a road down there. So we're going to have to get a road along here. It's going to be a long road to get over here. And I think what we're going to want to do is go up here. Yeah, that would be good. Let's go ahead and get the power line raised a little bit. Yep, okay, so now we can get over here. Now I just want to be able to see where we have those resources. So we want to cross again. We can just do a regular ground crossing here. This is going to come up here like this, and then we're going to get some farmland there. Yeah, and we probably could get a little bit of industry there too. Oh, we can't do specialized yet. Oh shoot, when do we get that? Industry areas, 1,300 people. Okay, let's just go a little bit more with regular industry then. Okay, and then we can get a little bit more commercial along here too. Yeah, that'll be good. Then we might as well add we need a couple of services here. Let's go ahead with fire. Let's get that over here. And a police station. And now we're out of money. But that's okay, because we have roads built already. However, we are out of power, and that is a bigger deal. Because now we don't have the money to get a power station. We need 19,000. We're going to sit on these brownouts for a little bit and get enough money to then get another coal power plant. Hey, look at that. So we ended up getting to Tiny Town, and that will give us the money that we need. But now we can do various things. We can do landscaping and industry areas. That's the biggest thing, is the industry areas. But let's go ahead and get a power plant in. Right there. Speed this up again. That'll make everybody happy over here, and then we will be able to expand further. But I want to first start by getting an industrial area out here. So we're going to do a farm here. We'll start with that. Coal Ridge Center, sure. Coal Ridge Plantation. No, it's not going to be called Coal Ridge Plantation. We'll just call it Coal Ridge Farm. And we need power and water out here. Which might prove to be an issue. Of course, now we don't have the money to build anything for the farm. But that does have some workers. We have 22% unemployment. I think what we should do is go ahead and get some more commercial zoning in here. That will help a bit with the unemployment. And let's go ahead and do a couple more blocks of this. Okay, so now we've got that coming in. I do want to take a look at traffic. So we have traffic is starting to develop over here. And what I want to do is we're going to bring a road out on this side now. That can just go right down like that. Which is unfortunately making this be a little bit weird. There, so that will flow. And eventually, we should get some people going down that way. I also want to do a roundabout over here, which we're going to pause the game for. That's going to drastically change a lot of things here. There, that should work. So now we are going to have a little bit better flow, although we're going to have a lot of traffic going off on that one road there. What we might end up doing is getting another road. No, it makes sense to have it come that way. So we're going to leave that the way it is now. We do need more industry, though. Pretty soon we'll be able to build out here. And we can. Okay, so we can get a small greenhouse. Get one of those. And in snowfall, we can't change what type of crop. We only get the greenhouse, which is fine. But it is something to keep in mind. We can do fruit as well. So that will all fill in there. We can get a small silo there. We have a few more workers now. Unemployment is still pretty high, but we're making more money now, so we should be able to grow this a bit more pretty soon. And that's going to be our main industry. Yeah, now we've got a ton of traffic here. I think what we're going to need is a second bridge. And a bridge is not going to become cheap. The other thing we can do is we can extend this road come like that. And that can encourage some people to avoid that roundabout. Might be able to get another one. Coming down like that too. In fact, just having this roundabout here, I feel like it is kind of defeating the whole. We're gonna take this out because I feel like this road doesn't need it here. There, that is improving that. So we're going to have, it looks like we have through traffic coming on this small road, and that is going to cause a lot of trouble. But we can come out and add a few more things out here now. That should up our jobs out here pretty quick. The only problem is it is a long way to get over to that farm from here. And now we need more power too. And now we're having an issue with the roundabout over on this side. The roundabout keeps the traffic flowing most of the time if it is a big enough roundabout. But here, yeah, we're going to take this back out. And then we'll just have both of these roads can come right in here. So we're trying different things, and some are working and others are not. But that is pretty typical. We'll get that there. That should all flow better now on both sides. And in the meantime, unemployment is high and we need power. That's what we're waiting on right now. And I could come in and I guess I will go ahead and take out a loan. I don't like taking out loans just because I don't usually find a need for them. But since we're trying to get building in one episode, then we might as well do this. Get this one here. That will give us enough power, and then we can go from there. How are we doing on water? Water availability is low. Let's get another water tower. Tuck that back in there. the water flow in this map is proving to be okay. You can see we're getting a little bit seeping out that way, and I think if we had too many of these, like eventually we will see this fill in, and then we won't be able to use that. But now we could tuck it like way back in here, and then it would go down that stream. There's not a whole lot there. Now I think there is supposed to be, we can't see that yet. There will be a harbor out here, I think. Probably doesn't go very far. You probably need 81 tiles to get to it. Snow, let's see what we got there. Coverage, yeah, we need to... At some point, I mean, there's snow that you have to clear when you have snowfall. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, partly because I don't have the dynamic weather turned on. Unemployment is low again. Let's go ahead and add more residential. Yeah, okay, traffic is improved now. One challenge that this map is going to present is this highway going through traffic. So if we come all the way out here, no, it's not going through over here. So this road, yeah, it does not connect outside of the map. But on this side, it does. So you're going to see, wow, it's a long road. Yeah, it goes all the way off the map. So here you're going to have a lot of traffic that is going through here, and we can see that by going here to the traffic routes. But we can't click on that because it's out of our map. Hey, Boomtown, look at that. We get a few more things. If we click here, you can see that you've got a lot of traffic coming here, and then it's taking this road, going all the way out here, which that can help because that'll get that through traffic flowing out of and skipping your city, potentially. But you also have some that is going through here and then out that way. So what you could do, what we probably should do, is we should build like a ring road that comes out this way, and then eventually it can connect, like get a second bridge out here, and it can connect up there, and then you could get some of that traffic to go around. That would probably be what I would do to address the traffic issue, because you don't want to have too many bridges going across here. It kind of cuts into the view and stuff like that. But we need water out here. And I think that we probably, if we were to expand another tile, which I don't think I'm going to do today, I'd probably go out in this direction next and get some forestry out over here. Although I kind of like having the industry on this side because you have the rail there. And then you can get like a little bit of the newer downtown once you revitalize this or something. The train station there. You could probably get a bridge over here. Yeah, I mean, you could, there's quite a few things you could do with this map. I think it lends itself well to a more detailed build rather than a large city. But it would be interesting to have a larger city develop in this area. Definitely a European style. And it's pretty to look at, that's for sure. But yeah, I think that is about where we will leave it. So I will probably put this save file on the workshop. So there should be a link in the description below that you can find it. But yeah, I hope you like this video. If you enjoy this type of video, let me know, and we will keep making them. I do plan to make them and release them about once a week on Sundays. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will Catch you next time. Take care.